Hey, what's happening, everybody? Indie Animal J here. Today we're gonna do a video about the wonderful LeBron James and the rest of these entitled NBA people. I'm trying not to cuss the first minute or two or whatever because they're already demonetizing all my videos, and nobody's getting notifications. So if you want to donate, $INDIANAMAL J, $Indie Animal J, just like it's put just like my name on YouTube. But anyway, so here's a quote from LeBron James the other day. I don't want anything to do with white people. I don't even want any white friends. It's just me and my boys. Okay. But you want unity and all this. You're ignorant. What if I said I don't want anything to do with any black people? I don't trust black people. It's just me and my boys. I don't want any black friends. Uh, I'd be racist as all get out, right? Absolutely right. But I wouldn't say any stupid stuff like that. So leave that up to LeBron. Um, every time something happens where a police officer shooting a black man, LeBron's the first one to jump up in there, talking whoop whoop, Black Lives Matter. But at the same time, LeBron, okay, um, what about all these little kids in Chicago getting shot? This little girl JoJo, just recently, and it's like a weekly occurrence that a kid gets hit, in some crossfire from these gangs. You're worth, I believe, right under $500 million. I've seen some of the donations you did. Mostly, you just do what's it called? Not charity, but fundraisers, where all you got to do is show up. You don't have to come out of your pocket. But you donated $40 million. Was, I think, the highest you donated to something like a million, 2.5 million, stuff like that, which is a lot of money. It's good you're doing something positive with it, and that's going to like. I think most of it I read went to like boys and girls clubs, and that's cool. That's awesome you're doing that. At the same time, uh, you got $500 million. If you really care about Black lives, go down to Chicago in the hoods and go down there and do something about that gang violence. Go down to some of these, where these little girls, go pay for their funerals. These little kids getting shot in the crossfire, just because like it's not their fault they live in low income or they live in poverty where this stuff goes on. So why don't you do something about that? It's not like you don't have the money. What do you need $500 million for real? Because you can play basketball. You're not even that good anymore, for real. Um, you're not intelligent at all. It's obvious why you went from high school to the NBA. You would have never made it in college. You're stupid as you're not very smart. Uh, you'd be homeless if you couldn't play basketball straight up. And I think you know that. It's obvious when you talk, you're not intelligent. And everybody's gonna say this is racist. Yeah, it is racist. The crap he said was very racist, and it pisses me off. Um, and then on top of this, Wisconsin, or I'm sorry, Milwaukee, the Bucks they don't even tell Orlando. Orlando's warming up, and then they find out that the Bucks aren't playing because they're boycotting it. Listen, just because you guys make ridiculous amounts of money to play basketball, that's your job. Now, do you think if a factory worker went into his job and said, "Hey, I'm not working. I'm boycotting the shooting in Wisconsin," would that work? You'd be fired, or you'd run your points up till you got fired, but you wouldn't be getting paid for that crap. You can't do that. And now all the games are canceled. Uh, it's ridiculous. Yo, it's, ugh. Excuse me. I'm sick, but I had to make this video. You guys just feel so entitled, you know. Um, LeBron said he it's scary to be a black man in America right now. How would you know? You're a black man in America. Uh, I don't have a dollar in my pocket. You're worth $500 million. It must be real rough, LeBron. It must be horrible. You're an idiot. I'm so glad Michael Jordan's always been my favorite player. I'm so glad I've never owned a pair of your shoes. But you don't want nothing to do with white people. But I bet you cash them checks when they come to your. Whenever you get them checks for the your shoes and for the NBA, I bet you cash them checks real quick though, don't you? Yeah, we know you do. Stupid, ugly motherfucker. And not to be petty or anything, you remember when your little hair plugs were coming out when you're sweating them in the game? I just thought I'd bring that up. Uh, I don't know. It's just my thing. LeBron James, you're a bitch. If you wanna do some, you want unity and everybody to be treated the same, but you don't want nothing to do with white people. How fucking stupid do you sound, idiot? Uh, you know, like I said, you want to do something, man? Go pay for the funerals and little babies getting shot by drive-bys if Black Lives Matter, right? That's what you would do, right? It's a sensible thing, right? Right, LeBron? You don't know what sensible is. Your fucking IQ is the same as your fucking basketball number. Uh, I really can't stand you. And I was kind of a fan. Jordan was always my favorite player, always will be. But the fuck was that, Ruger? Go get it. All right, just fuck it. Uh, but like I said, you're an idiot. In Milwaukee, I don't know what y'all was thinking. You can just cancel the games and shit. What's that have to do with anything? I never seen a UFC fight canceled. Um, I don't know. That's really about all I got before I start saying some stuff I should.